Look, everyone chasing crowdfunding dreams hits the same damn wall. That endless noise, lack of real connection, and a market crowded with empty promises. Founders scream into the void, investors drown in options with no real signal, and no one gets the kind of support that actually moves the needle. It's brutal. The old ways of funding, with their gatekeepers and cookie-cutter platforms, crush innovation before it even breathes. You feel stuck, frustrated as hell, because you know there's potential out there that no one sees. But here's the cold truth nobody's telling you. The real game isn't about who shouts the loudest or who has the slickest pitch. It's about niche communities. These tiny razor-focused groups aren't just hobbies. They're engines rebuilding funding from the ground up. They are the secret weapon the system ignores, because they're smarter, leaner, and way more aligned than broad, generic crowds. If you're a founder, stop wasting energy pitching to everyone and their mother. Pick your tribe. The real people who get your mission, who have skin in the game and a genuine stake in your success. Invest your time in finding those few who share your exact vision, not the masses you want to convince. This is where trust lives, trust that turns into cash and long-term collaborations. And investors? You're drowning in noise too. Stop casting wide nets based on buzzwords and hype. Dive deep into niche groups focused on specific challenges, markets, or causes. These communities vet each other brutally. No fluff gets through. When you back projects supported by well-tuned niches, you not only reduce risk, you invest in ventures with real momentum because they already have a built-in passionate support system. Here's the real kicker. These communities aren't just useful, they're revolutionary. They change how risks are shared, how feedback flows, and how resources move. They replace outdated hierarchies with direct connections, fast-tracking trust, and cutting through bureaucracy. Forget giant platforms that only offer faceless numbers. These groups bring real relationships back into funding. You must stop seeing crowdfunding as some anonymous pool of strangers and start treating it like a strategic network of allies. That means building, nurturing, and defending your community. Get obsessive about conversations, about shared problems, about delivering value before asking for anything. Seriously, make community your product's backbone. Without that, any money you get is temporary. This is how you build something that lasts. And don't fall into the raise and run trap. Sustainable funding comes when you engage continuously, when your supporters feel ownership, when your network becomes a force multiplier. That's only possible in tight-knit groups, not mass audiences. So here's the brutal blueprint. Founders, laser focus. Identify your tribe exactly. Speak their language. Solve their problems. Connect deeply before asking for money. Investors, get surgical. Track niche ecosystems. Understand their dynamics. Support teams with proven community traction, not empty pitch decks. Everyone, build for the long haul. Dump quick wins that vanish. Create networks you can count on through ups and downs. Stop chasing every shiny new platform or gimmick. This isn't about luck or chasing trends. It's about stepping into the future where money flows through relationships that actually mean something, where funding is part of a real living system. Niche communities don't just fund ideas. They build the infrastructure of tomorrow's breakthroughs. If that scares you, if you think scale means millions of strangers, you're holding yourself back. But if you're ready to stop pretending you can do it all alone, to take ruthless control of your circle, to fund and build things that actually change the game, you now have the path. There's no shortcut, no magic bullet, just brutal clarity. Find your niche, earn their trust, deliver insane value, and watch the funding follow. Get obsessed with that. That's how new funding models aren't just born, they explode. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.